All right, settle down, settle down. You ever notice these freaking self-help gurus preaching personal growth like we're all overgrown toddlers? Evolve or die. They squawk. Like I ain't just trying to make it to goddamn Tuesday without losing my mind. And then there's the opposite extreme. These blissful idiots who pop out 4 kids and swear they haven't changed a goddamn bit. Oh, you're mentally unstable. Fantastic. That's exactly what I want to hear, lady. Look, I ain't talking about reinventing yourself, just, maybe not being a complete freaking disaster. So I took a goddamn inventory, realized my life was a goddamn battlefield of arguments with every idiot I know, friends, family, the freaking guy at Starbucks who puts too much foam on my cappuccino. So you know what I did? I quit. Done. Argument over. Someone disagrees with me? Bam, I'm on their side. Oh, you think I'm wrong? Yep, you're absolutely right. Congrats, you win. They're standing there blinking like a goddamn confused owl, and I'm walking away feeling like a goddamn Zen master. Liberating. I'm telling you. Except my freaking mother, she's the exception. She lives for this shit. A goddamn verbal cage fight. Wants to twist the knife, salt the wound, the whole 9 yards. And a dream crusher, don't even get me started. You tell her you want to climb Mount Everest, she tells you to take out the God-gone trash. You want to open a bakery, she tells you your bread's going to be stale by noon. Oh, you want to be a stand-up comedian? Go work at the post office, Bill? They need people to lick stamps. You're good at licking stamps, right? Seriously, the post office. Like I didn't realize as a naive idiot what she was trying to do. I mean, who says that? That's her, though. And now that I'm doing all right, making a decent buck, she's hitting me up for cash every goddamn week. Still got to get my digs in, though. Last freaking birthday, 70 freaking 5th. You know what I sent her? A book of stamps with a little note. Got these at work today. Ha ha ha. I flew out after that trip. I go to get on the plane, and my wife and I were not sitting together. You want to see me get in an argument with a woman? That's it. Oh, so I still let these goddamn friends come over for game night once a month. One goddamn monthly invasion. And I swear to Christ, I hate game night. It's a goddamn social experiment in passive aggression and competitive psychosis, especially my game nights, because everyone turns into goddamn psychopaths. We're playing Monopoly, right? But oh no, we can't just play the goddamn game. We got to renegotiate reality. Like, hey, land on my property twice for free if you pay off this parking ticket. The city's ripping me off. And then the last time the wives got drunk. Because women, bless their hearts, they got 2 settings, stone cold sober, or somebody put a Monopoly piece where the sun don't shine, and I'm there killing the game, destroying their dream because I'm a child. When I play board games, I make goddamn DJ scratches every time someone lands on my property. You gotta pay that. You gotta pay that. And my wife, already 3 sheets to the wind, she's slurring. It ain't even that serious. How much do I owe you? And I look down, her pockets are fucking empty. So I'm like, get the fuck out. You lost. Put your goddamn dog in a cage. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. And she's all, you're going to do me like that? Yes, it's a game. And all I want is blood and victory. So I flick her goddamn little metal car across the room, and she takes it personal, starts yelling, all you ever want to do is win. And I'm thinking, well, all you ever want. And suddenly this isn't about Park Place anymore. And Harry and Wayne are chiming in like I'm not pulling my weight in the bedroom. Are you kidding me? This is Monopoly. Keep it in the board. I swear to God, these games are just a prelude to the real estate agents selling our friendship. All right, so Netflix, right? This was the goddamn pinnacle of entertainment, but all I see how my girls continue watching is like Bungie, Dahmer, Gacy. It's a goddamn murderer's row, literally. Are you telling me that to unwind after a hard day of whatever the hell she does, she's diving headfirst into the sick, twisted minds of guys who make Jeffrey Epstein look like a goddamn choir boy? Cooking shows after that? Are you kidding me? So you can learn how to perfectly saute the kidneys you harvested from your victims, huh? And then these broads, these goddamn true crime junkies, they'll binge this stuff. The most depraved shit imaginable, and then what? They're completely unfazed. They don't change a goddamn thing. I'm telling you, my girl's watching some documentary about a rapist preying on female joggers at night. Horrifying, right? Tragic. But does she stop jogging in the goddamn park at night? No. She's out there practically waving a flag, daring some sicko to add her to his collection. They think they're invincible. The level of delusion is staggering. And guys, we're not like that, are we? You ever hear about some dude getting raped jogging in the park? You bet your ass he's investing in a goddamn treadmill. Or maybe moving to Antarctica. Cardio is officially canceled forever. Because what is this? It's like a challenge, is it? Jogger raped. What a fucked up headline. It's practically victim blaming, all right? You're just out there trying to get your steps in and suddenly you're a target. I'd be running so fast I'd achieve goddamn escape velocity. High knees, arm pumping. Looking like a goddamn Olympic sprinter fleeing from Satan himself. You think I wouldn't be giving it everything I got, huh? Try and write that headline about me. I dare you. Because the real story would be Schultz outran a goddamn grizzly bear and a pack of wolves. All while dodging a goddamn serial rapist. Try to catch that on camera, and that is why I only run in my goddamn basement. All right, bikes, goddamn bikes. You know what pisses me off? It's not the bikes themselves, it's the stupid shit stuck in my head like a goddamn verbal diarrhea. I ain't got Tourette's though. I sometimes wish I did. Imagine just yelling cocksucker at a funeral, the looks you get. But no, my brain latches onto these random goddamn things like that show Scared Straight. You know the one? They throw these punk-ass kids, these little delinquents, into jail for a day, thinking it'll scare the piss out of them and they'll magically become model citizens. Yeah, right. But there's this one episode from '99, uncensored. Holy shit, they didn't send these little shits to some county jail. No, they sent them to a maximum security penitentiary filled with guys who probably eat nails for breakfast. And these inmates just verbally assault these kids. I'm talking screaming, cursing, threatening, and it's the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen. And don't even try to feel bad for them. These aren't your average playground bullies. These kids are stabbing other kids, okay? They walk in there all cocky. What's up? This ain't shit. I run 6th grade. Then they meet Crazy Chris, scars all over his face. The screen even freezes and tells you he killed 6 people. A double life sentence. This dude's so bad, his reincarnated soul is doing time. And he gets right up in their faces. My name's Crazy Chris. And from now on, you'll see me in your nightmares. And these little pussies are shitting their pants. I'm 12, don't talk to me like that. Then he tells them he'll take a bite out of each of them if he ever sees them again. And they're ready to sign up for Sunday school right then and there. But then it gets better. Some other inmate comes up, grabs a kid, makes him hold his pocket, walk around holding his goddamn pocket. Are you kidding me? You know what that means in prison? He's basically saying, this kid's my bitch. And he's telling these middle schoolers he's gonna make them suck his dick for breakfast. I hate breakfast. One of them yells, it's pure comedic gold. Then there's this other scene. This dude pulls a kid out of line. A little skinny kid with a bowl cut parted down the middle. The prisoner asks him why he's here. The kid says, stealing. And the prisoner goes, the fuck you took. And the kid with his goddamn bowl cut says, bikes, bikes. That's why I yell bikes all the time. I'll be driving with my wife, see a bike shop, and I just scream, and she's sick of it. She tells me, you get one, so I gotta make it count. I pull over, roll down the window, wait for some unsuspecting sap to be checking out the bikes on the sidewalk, finding one he likes, and I yell, and when he turns around, confused and scared, I just add, stop selling drugs, and drive off. You know why? Because some people just need a little dose of prison reality to understand they can't get away with shit. All right. Last goddamn night of freedom before I'm back in the trenches, huh? Back to changing diapers and pretending I give a shit about Paw Patrol. Stomach flu hitting the house like a goddamn plague. You know what that means? Daddy's gotta step up. Me, the guy who thinks replacing a light bulb is an Olympic sport. I mean, what the hell did I do to deserve this? I'm not even a good dad. I'm the kind of dad who weaponizes bodily functions. Like last week, genius idea, right? Farted into a McDonald's cup, sealed it up, presented it to my daughters like I discovered the goddamn Holy Grail. Girls, you won't believe what I caught. Now tell me, is that Father of the Year material? Of course not. But you should have seen their faces. Pure, unadulterated belief. That's all it takes, folks. They're looking in the cup, sniffing. I don't see anything, Daddy. Cue the waterworks. And then it's my job, my goddamn job, to explain the ART of the fart. Girls, it's been direction. Surprise. You thought it was fairy dust. You trusted me. And bam, fart. Is that not comedy gold? They didn't get it, of course. Ran to their mother, those little snitches. Daddy's making us eat farts. Eat farts. What am I, a goddamn cannibal? We're not behind the garage sacrificing woodland creatures, are we? My wife, she explodes. You can't do that to your daughters. Oh, so now you care about female empowerment? You want equality in the workplace? Take a fart to the face. That's the price of admission. Happened to every boy in this room, didn't it? Hey kid, want to see what a dream smells like? Yeah, sure thing, Uncle Dave. Hand it over. Next morning, the little monsters wake me up. The younger one, the full-blown lunatic, straddling my throat like a goddamn wrestler. The older one standing there all innocent. Daddy, we have a joke for you. My brain instantly goes to DEFCON 1. Did they find my gun? Did they accidentally trigger some booby trap? I forgot I said. Then it dawns on me. Every guy knows exactly what's coming. What's in your hand? A fart. Pom-pom. We've all done it. And if you haven't, ladies, try it. Watch their faces. Pure comedic genius. I'm practically bursting with pride. I taught them something. So I play along. I don't know, sweetie, what's in your hand? She looks me dead in the eye. A punch in the mouth. Bam. I did not see that coming. The look on my face must have been priceless, because they both collapsed in fits of laughter until they realized I wasn't laughing. It's a joke, Daddy. Yeah, I get it, I say. It'll be even funnier when we do it to your mother, these kids. All right, last night of partying, you bunch of heathens. Except you, buddy, you live here. I gotta go back to the real world tomorrow, be a damn parent. Stomach flu's been ripping through the family, so guess who gets to be daddy daycare after 2 days of pure, unadulterated escapism? Me. Like I'm even a good dad to begin with. I'm the kind of father who farts in a McDonald's cup, slaps a lid on it, and offers it to his daughters like it's some kind of fairy dust, you know? Is that right? I don't know, but their faces when they realize they're about to inhale my ass gas. Priceless. They believe it's magic, those sweet, naive little morons. Take a look, I say all excited, and they're like, I don't see anything. And then the tears start flowing like the damn Niagara Falls. But that's parenting, people. Explaining to them why it's funny. I tell them, girls, I'm teaching you comedy. It's misdirection followed by surprise. You thought it was a fairy. Hope in your eyes, followed by the realization, it's a fart. That look, that's what makes Daddy happy. They didn't get it, of course. They run straight to my wife, snitches. Daddy's making us eat farts. Like I'm some kind of garbage disposal back behind the shed. Take it, take it. My wife explodes. You don't do that to little girls. Oh, really, honey? You want equality in the workplace? You take a fart to the face. Happened to every guy in this room. Hey, kid. Want to see what a dream smells like? Sure thing, Uncle Dave. Next morning, I get woken up by my daughters, the younger one, the complete and utter lunatic, straddling my throat, the older one next to her. Daddy, wake up. We got a joke for you. I open my eyes, and the thumbsucker asks, guess what's in my hand? I panic. Did she find our gun? How is this going to end? Then it dawns on me. Every guy knows what's in her hand. A fart, pom-pom. We've all done it. And if you haven't done it as a woman, try it. Take a look at that. I'm almost proud. You know, I taught her a joke and she's using it back on me. I'm beaming and I'm like, I don't know, baby. What's in your hand? She says, a punch in the mouth. Bam. I did not see that coming. I don't know what look I made, but these two fell on the ground laughing their asses off. Then they stopped, realized I wasn't laughing. Whoa, it's a joke. Yeah, I got it. Is it funny? It will be when we do it to your mom. These two, their sense of humor is sick. And I say that knowing one morning, back when we lived in an apartment, they woke up at 5 in the morning, 5 a.m. Are they training to be farmers or something, or running a meth lab out of their closet? I hear them laughing hysterically on the baby monitor, like two homeless guys who just found a 20. Let's get haircuts. So I go downstairs, and this is what I see. Ela, the lunatic, is naked, which I know you're thinking, oh, really? No, it's not that weird because I don't wear underwear. Apparently, I told her once, you don't need to. Sometimes you gotta let your shit breathe. We only know that because she told her preschool teacher on the swing set in a dress, just airing her shit. Bam, raw dog in the class. Take a look at that. And the teacher's like, oh my God, Ela, where are your panties? 4 years old. Sometimes you gotta let your shit breathe. So Ela's naked. Georgie's in a rocking chair laughing hysterically. And our dog is sitting at him. All right, settle down, you knuckleheads. Netflix, right? The cabin, they call us. Like I need another reason to hate the woods. You think I want to be stuck in some goddamn pine-scented nightmare with bugs the size of my thumb? No! But I do it. Because apparently friendship is some sacred cow we gotta worship. Friendship, it's just two losers enabling each other's bad habits, isn't it? Like Burr Kreischer and Tom Segura, these two chuckleheads, best friends, they say. What is that? A competition. Some kind of merit badge for being able to tolerate another human being's stupidity. Did we do it again? God, I can't even get through their act. Politicians and cleaning boats. Are you kidding me with this spectrum of bullshit? Taxidermy and selling serial killer tour maps. It's all the same damn thing. Profiting off of death and misery just wrapped up in different packaging. Gerard Depardieu and his lifestyle. More like a lifestyle of not giving a shit. I'm trying to be sensitive to the Latino heritage. What the hell are we doing here? What if Ethan Suplee plays you before his weight loss? What kind of goddamn Hollywood bullshit is this? It's the same kind of nonsense as them trying to turn every goddamn breakfast into some culinary masterpiece. You know, Breakfast of Champs, true crime doc. But no, give me coffee, pizza, and goddamn edibles, all right? I understand friendship and better than these two clowns. I can tell you if I was in a horror movie, I'd scream and run. Absolutely. And then when the monster got me, I'd sucker punch him in the wiener, I would. No joke there. Oh, Jesus Christ, my niece, right? sweet kid. But God almighty, the woman's got like negative IQ points. You spend 5 minutes with her, you could feel your brain cells committing mass suicide, like lemmings off a cliff. We took a family trip this summer, right? Picture this. First morning, everyone's at breakfast, civilized, and this dingbat waltzes in 5 minutes late, plops down, looks me dead in the eye and goes, "Hey, big boy, what'd you think about those dreams last night, huh? Dreams? What the hell is she talking about?" Everyone's looking around like, did we all just step into a David Lynch movie? This chick, 12 years old, thought we all shared the same dreams. Every night, like some goddamn mandated group therapy session. Like it's a sitcom. I'm sitting there wondering, what if she's onto something? What if she's cracked the code and knows about my disturbing dream where I'm chased by a giant hot dog? So naturally, I lean in, all conspiratorial, and ask, "Hey, did you have a dream that I was locked in a trunk? My wife's giving me the stink eye like I'm ruining Christmas." "What the fuck are you doing, Bill? We don't share dreams." And this little rugrat kicks me under the table and says, "I'll talk to you after breakfast." Then later that day, we're out on a boat going snorkeling, right? Nice, peaceful moment. Beautiful horizon. I'm watching her, thinking, this is it, a profound father-daughter bonding experience. So I ask, "Hey, baby girl, what are you thinking about?" And she turns around, all serious, and says, "We should get tattoos." "Tattoos?" She's 12. I said, "We are not getting tattoos." She goes, "No, Dad, think about it. If we all got the same one, we'd never regret it." "What? A tribal armband? A goddamn butterfly?" I said, "You're 12, Isla. What tattoo would you even want?" And get this. This is the kicker. She goes, "What's it called when you cover your arm?" I go, "You want a sleeve? You want to be the only 8th grader walking into homeroom looking like you just escaped from a Yakuza convention? What the hell would you even put on a sleeve?" She wants a wolf. A goddamn wolf. With its head on her shoulder and its tail wagging when she's happy. This is the kind of brilliance I'm dealing with. And now, these kids, they're turning my daughters into bullies. We're watching a documentary on Gandhi the other night, right? All I said was I don't get the whole hunger strike thing, and my daughter Georgia looks me up and down like I'm a goddamn amoeba and says, "Nothing. They don't call me Dad anymore. They've got nicknames like Chunk or God help me Fetus. They've been calling me that behind my back for 2 years." We're at dinner one night. My wife sends a text. Both girls giggle. I ask, "What is it?" "You wouldn't get it," they say. I'm like, "I'm the funniest motherfucker at this table. My comedy's paying for this goddamn dinner." And those teeth running by me, I knew something was up. I went to the bathroom, came back quick, and peeked over Isla's shoulder. All right, so I'm at Starbucks, right? Starbucks. We're running some kind of national food pushing operation now. Like I didn't just come here for an overpriced cup of burnt bean juice. No, they gotta hit me with the welcome to Starbucks. What can we get you to eat today? Bitch, I'm trying to avoid eating. I want caffeine and maybe a shred of dignity, not a damn sausage sandwich that's been sitting under a heat lamp since yesterday. I respect the honesty of my own self-loathing, all right? Give me In and Out where they just straight up ask, "Will you be eating that double-double in your car, you fat fuck?" At least they're not pretending. London, Canada? Seriously? You name your sad little city after a real city. And then you have the gall to ask me how I like the original. It's like Paris, Tennessee, building a miniature Eiffel Tower. You just know some tourist is going to walk around confused, muttering bonjour and trying to order a goddamn croissant. Fucking pathetic. And weed? My dad, man. Christmas Day, I'm 12. My sister mentioned smoking weed, and he launches into this goddamn lecture. I was at a party, somebody offered me a marijuana cigarette, and I walked away. "Oh wow, Dad, what a hero." Then he tells another I was in Vietnam and some Viet Cong tried to sell me marijuana, so I grabbed him, threw him on the ground, and threatened to kill him. Like, Jesus Christ, Dad, is there anything between abstinence as heroic and extreme violence? Any middle ground? Religion? Yeah, fine, whatever. Christians, Muslims, Jews, knock yourselves out, but Scientology? Get the fuck out of here. You're not old enough to be taken seriously. You're just weird. And people hitting you with religion when you're trying to make bad decisions. Have you thought about accepting the Lord? Bitch, I'm elbow deep in pills, cash, and tits. Leave me alone. Worst time for that shit is right before sex. What if God's watching? Of course he's watching. He sees everything. And this right here is his goddamn favorite show. I went to buy weed from some guy in a single trailer. Not a trailer park. Alone, isolated, sad sack trailer. He didn't even have the weed with him. "I'll go get it. You stay here and watch my place." He says, "There's a 357 and a shotgun on the bed. Anybody comes in here, blast." Like, are you kidding me? And I just said, "That's what's up, that's what's up." You know what's up? We're all trapped in a simulation run by morons. Oh, marriage, yeah. So nice. Like finding out relationships are supposed to make you feel better, huh? What a load of horse shit. I've been in relationships where I got cheated on. Long ones. And that'll warp your friggin' brain, I'm telling you. Remember America's Most Wanted? As a kid, I couldn't fathom how anyone could kill someone. But then, bam, cheating happened, and I went, oh, now I get it. Not that I do it, but I get it. It's not even about possession. It's the creepiness of having an ex out there with all that info. I mean, anyone who's seen my goddamn dick and met my parents needs to disappear. Just wandering around like that freaks me out. In time, Jesus Christ, I'm 35, not old. But I'm entering a new phase. Gross. I'm just damp all the time, like a friggin' dolphin's back, slick. The ass of my pants is perpetually damp, and I'm sitting in restaurants wondering, what the hell did I sit in? Nah, it's just me. And burps used to hold them back. Now I'm just trying to muscle through them like a friggin' hot air balloon at dinner. So Italy, huh? We have a travel agent. John, I'm gross. I got hair on my goddamn shoulders. I don't even have a joke. That's how much I hate it. My wife's rubbing my shoulders. All nice. Then she starts singing, monkey, monkey, monkey man, like it's some deeply ingrained subconscious jingle. The hell? What's my body even for? Just lugging my head around. Not getting any better either. 35 and still thinking, when am I going to get big and strong? This is it. I'm like an iPhone, just worse versions every year. I get randomly hot in the afternoon, and it's hard not to be grumpy, especially about new songs. All tonight's the night. Bullshit. I want to write songs for 30-year-olds. Tonight's no good. How about Wednesday? Oh, you're in Dallas? Fine. Let's not see each other for 8 years. Doesn't matter. And the pot scare, remember that? Now it's legal in like 19 states. Don't woo if you're white. It's been legal for you, pal. Government finally caved because we just wanted it so damn bad. Like cool parents. Here, take a little, just do it at home, the hell. Everything's too fast now, unreasonable. The world's run by computers, robots, and we spend our days telling them we're not a robot just to look at our own stuff. May I see my stuff, please? I smell a robot. Prove it. Curvy letters. No robot could ever read these. Is it an E or a th? The passwords have passed, but now it's time for the robot test. Which of these pictures does not have a stop sign? What the fuck? You spend your day telling a robot you're not a robot. You think about that for 2 minutes and tell me you don't want to walk into the goddamn ocean. So this Bernie guy, huh? Bernie Sanders? What the hell kind of name is Bernie anyway? Sounds like a damn poodle, not a future president, but no, we gotta treat him like he's some kind of damn revolutionary. This guy who spent his whole life in Vermont, probably knitting sweaters and complaining about property taxes. Oh yeah, he's one of us. Yeah, we go way back to the Burlington Three, blowing up coat factories and occupying goddamn Walgreens because the price of prune juice is too damn high. Like that's some kind of badge of honor. And don't even get me started on these virtue-signaling liberals who whine about right-wingers, then drool over Dick Cruz, whose face looks like a goddamn Picasso painting gone wrong, all mashed together and angry. You idiots are the same ones who thought Vin Trump was a joke, remember? Haha. Let's make fun of the orange buffoon. What could possibly go wrong? 6 years later, the guy's about to launch us all into a nuclear winter because he's got a goddamn Twitter account and the emotional maturity of a toddler hopped up on sugar. You're all just standing there like, oh gee, I guess we should have taken that McDonald's-fueled maniac seriously. Like you're the genius art critic who passed on Hitler's watercolors and now the whole world's paying the goddamn price. And then there's the Emmys. This whole charade of self-congratulatory backpatting, another year, another useless award show, another reason to feel like I want to smash my TV wins an Emmy. And the whole world cheers like it actually means something. It's like the guy just cured cancer or something. But it's like, and then he says true love when they say his name. Really? True love? And you bring Dan Levy? Dan Levy of all people? You know, the guy who's so happy for you, he looks like he's about to levitate off the damn stage right next to Michelle Wolf with the forced grin of someone who's just swallowed a whole lemon. Like that's what passes for genuine friendship in this goddamn... It's like watching a Catholic and a Jew hearing good news. One of them thinking, wow, this is amazing. And the other going, all right, don't get a big head. The whole thing is just a charade, just a bunch of overpaid narcissists patting themselves on the back while the world burns down around them, like some kind of clown show masquerading as high art. And we're all just supposed to sit here and applaud like it's not the most ridiculous thing we've ever seen. And the worst part is, you know what? I'm still watching Next Year, aren't I? So this broad's unloading about her dating life, right? Like, I give flying fuck about your goddamn romantic escapades, lady. I'm trying to survive out here. She's belly aching about some dude. Oh, he doesn't understand me. I sense his anger, blah, blah, blah. Probably because you're a goddamn nightmare. Am I right? But wait for it. Wait for the twist. Turns out the guy's got one leg. One goddamn leg. She leaves that little detail out? You gotta be shitting me. Oh, I didn't know how he felt. No shit, Sherlock. You got 2 goddamn legs, you clueless twat. You think crutches are a 2-week inconvenience? Try living your whole life hopping around like a goddamn kangaroo. I'm picturing this dude back at his place, and it's like, boom, easy access, no awkward angles, just, you know, convenient suicide doors on a goddamn Prius, I swear. She's all embarrassed, tries to buy him a beer. He should have thrown it in her face, the one-legged badass. But hold on, this gets better. See, she's got this other story, some dude in college at a Jello wrestling party, because of course it's a Jello wrestling party. Are you kidding me? Asks if she's in his physics class, and she's all like, I don't know, probably blackout drunk, let's be honest. He's nice, friendly, smart, in good shape, and she's waiting for the butt, right? The goddamn catch? Turns out this time he's got 2 legs. 2 perfectly good legs. So naturally she gets hammered at a party. Some other broad is getting humped in a car in the driveway, and she decides to be funny, tries to scare him, smashes her face into the window and chips her goddamn tooth. Chips her freaking tooth. I swear to Christ, this woman is a walking disaster. And now she loves him? Now she's all in? Because she chipped her tooth for a laugh? What is this? Dumb and Dumber 2-0? He's digging around in the dirt for her tooth. Is she kidding me? And turns out he's into boozy girls with pencil-tucky yuck mouths. Pencil-tucky yuck mouths. What in the goddamn Appalachian hell is that? Is that code for missing teeth and a taste for moonshine? But wait, it gets worse. I mean, better. She fixed her tooth, laid off the booze, and now the Jello wrestling physics partner is her husband. And they're coming to see you in Newark, New Jersey. You couldn't pay me enough to go to Newark, New Jersey? That's a real positive way to end a podcast. Lady, you're a goddamn train wreck, and I wouldn't trust you with a box of goddamn matches. So congrats, you found someone who's just as cracked as you are. Enjoy each other's company, you 2 psychopaths. Hey, you ever try to watch a damn baseball game anymore? Jesus Christ, I'm a Red Sox fan since birth, okay? And now what is this crap? Sweet Caroline, a freaking sing-along in the 7th inning? Are you kidding me? You got some douchebag with his arm around his girl, swaying like they're at a friggin' Nicholas Sparks movie. What happened to the town I grew up in? Now they got a freaking mascot in Boston. The last time they tried that, the poor bastard got pelted with so many cigarette lighters he quit after 3 games. Now everybody's holding hands and singing? What is this, a goddamn hippie commune? You know, success just ruins everything. Oh, you like that, huh? You like that I'm going against the grain? You think I'm bitter because they won? No, I'm happy they won, you moron. I just don't need a campfire sing-along at Fenway Park. And don't even get me started on Steve Jobs overrated. I said it! Now tell me, you actually watch those political conventions? You're wasting your damn time. Democrat, Republican. It's the same damn song and dance. Everything good was because of us. Everything bad was because of them. You think these clowns give a crap about you? They're all on the same damn horse, sucking up to the same corporate overlords. You know who I'm voting for? The guy who comes on TV and says there's a meteor headed straight for Earth. The psycho, because at least he's not bought and paid for. At least he's going to show you the actual Pentagon files of what they're covering up. Okay? I can trust that guy, because every other one is going to say we need to get America back to work like they're not going to be replaced by robots. And some idiot in a Tennessee t-shirt is going to be jumping up and down, you know, robots are coming and we're all screwed. And you know what, Conan? I don't have any kids, and if you go too long, you turn into that crazy black dude in Predator going, I see it over there in them trees. So I need a kid, okay? I need a kid to keep me from getting too crazy, but you know what? It's too late. You see what I'm saying, right? I'm telling you how I feel. That's the least you could do for me. And my special, You People Are All the Same, is out October 1st at Bill Burr. Oh, white privilege, you say. Like I just waltzed into a job interview and they hand me the CEO position because of my skin tone? Get the fuck out of here. Everyone's hustling, pal. You think life's a free pass. And these parenting gurus, right? You don't get it until you have kids. Oh, I get it, all right? It's like a hyper-demanding, shitting itself dog that screams all the time. Is that really some profound revelation I needed to experience firsthand? And the racist white guys suddenly crawling out of the woodwork for Trump? Where the hell were they when Obama was running? Suddenly, now they care? Suddenly, now they're all about saving the country? Give me a break. They were probably too busy yelling at clouds and complaining about participation trophies. So spare me the politically correct bullshit and the sudden societal awakening, because at the end of the day, everyone's just trying to survive in this goddamn clown show, regardless of their skin color, parental status, or preferred brand of stupid hat. All right, let me tell you something. These kids, these little bastards, think they're so goddamn smart with their TikTok dances and their avocado toast. But my kid, he's different. See? I raised him right, damn it. AC/DC blasting through the goddamn house since he was shitting his diapers. Now he's strutting around with a goddamn toy guitar, trying to be Angus Young. And you know what? It's fucking beautiful. 3 years old, and he's belting out Sin City, the B-side, the deep cut, while my wife's just staring blankly like, what the hell is he saying? He gets it, see? He gets it. Which reminds me of this Drop Dead Years bullshit. Yeah, that's the name of my special, because turning 56 is like staring into the abyss, too young to die of natural causes, which is bullshit anyway. But old enough to just fucking drop dead. You know, it's a man thing, isn't it? Women, they go to their Pilates bitching about their kale smoothies. They don't clutch their chests and collapse, do they? No! They cry it all out, all that estrogen-fueled drama. We just eat a goddamn steak, chase it with some fries, and bam, face down in the goddamn guacamole during happy hour. And golf? Don't even get me started on golf. The doctor says you gotta walk, you're gonna blow a gasket, so what do? We rent a goddamn golf cart, puff on cigars the size of our dicks, choke down a corned beef on rye while swerving around the man boobs. This is supposed to save us. What a racket! Speaking of rackets, these goddamn Yankees with their torpedo bats, fair play my ass. They're cheating, just like those Patriots and their deflated balls. Oh, but when the Yankees tweak the bat to make even their foul balls a home run, suddenly it's innovation. I say give them those big red plastic bats. The ones we give to 3-year-olds. See how far they hit that. It's always the same with these goddamn coastal elites battling the Dodgers and the Yankees, throwing around more money than small countries. The pink sweater wearing woke libtards pontificating about pronouns when the world's on fire. What is this, some liberal paradigm? Look at them terrified over pronouns while the rest of the world are starving. And speaking of starving, they don't want our food, our beautiful chicken, our beautiful beef. No, because they've seen why you look like. They want real food. Go to Europe. Eat a tomato and see what a goddamn tomato is supposed to taste like. It's a simple tomato, not a fucking social justice seminar. You got it. Oh, Jesus Christ. VH1, that's what they remember? Fucking VH1. You know what's bullshit? Remembering comedy scenes like there's some goddamn golden age. Like, oh, the Comedy Cellar in the 90s. Florentine Norton, the whole goddamn Jersey crew. We all just came into New York at the same time. Like we were fucking immigrants escaping a potato famine. And now they got Patrice O'Neill documentaries with little snippets. Thank God somebody had a camera, huh? Rich Voss walks up. What is this? Couple of middles, zero laugh, a pause, and everyone laughs at him. What the fuck kind of environment is that? Brutal? You're goddamn right, it was brutal. Tito was stupid. We didn't write one fucking sketch, just tried to destroy each other's confidence. It was like a bunch of abused rescue dogs fighting over one pork chop. I used to have anxiety going to the cellar, thinking of insults, 3 fucking insults. Okay, if Bobby Kelly's there, I can't use that. You couldn't look at the lineup, so you had no idea who was down there. And then some fucking jabroni says 1, and you're fucked. 1, we missed the boat. Colin Quinn and Keith Robinson beating up on me when I was brand new, and I'm thinking, this is amazing. What the hell was wrong with me? But somehow it became toxic. I'm not romanticizing shit, because comics would be like, why do you sit down there? Just do your spot. Because I wasn't healthy. I should have been like, this isn't working for me. I'm not enjoying this. I want to feel good about myself, not worse. The amount of shirts I could never wear again. Keith Robinson got so trashed for what he had on, he just stood up and ran out. You can do that? I thought you just sat there until it was over. Ted Alexandro got made fun of for his sweater, and he just got up and sat at the booth and had dinner. That guy's healthy. He broke up with us. When I auditioned, Keith goes, look at him. Look how scared he is. Everyone's laughing. It's my fucking audition. He was right. I was terrified. He just enjoyed crushing you. My first real paid spot, he brings me up. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. And I'm thinking, oh shit, here we go. And he goes, Jerry Seinfeld. Crowd goes, hey shit. I'm kidding. It's some guy. Some night it was Jerry Seinfeld, Ray Romano, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and I just kept getting bumped. And the crowd's looking past me. Is Eddie Murphy coming out? Please welcome Bill Burr. But if you go after them, try really hard, I think. They like it. You address the disappointment. I'm like, that's right, motherfuckers, what you paid for. Welcome back to reality. It's like Rock Chappelle, me, and that's their bathroom break. They just saw a show. Once they sit back down, it's house money. It's their vacation. I took a girl on a date, and Jon Stewart pops in. Trevor Noah's there. She thought that's how it always was. Then I brought her again, and she was like, ugh, this was brutal. Just like you and some other guy. The third guy, Godfrey's like, we got a special guest. you might recognize this guy from Everybody Loves Raymond. Please welcome Ray Romano. The next one, you might recognize this guy from the Seinfeld show. The next one, you might recognize this guy from the Chris Rock show. This next guy you might recognize from the Chappelle show. Then it's like, this next guy's name is Bill Burr. So, I'm up there, right? Doing my goddamn job trying to make these miserable bastards laugh. This mouth-breathing sack of potatoes in the front row. This goddamn front row thinks he's got a commentary track going. Oh, that joke sucks. You suck. Everyone hates you. The whole friggin' time. Like a damn mosquito buzzing in my ear. I'm trying to be professional, you know? I'm thinking just ignore the idiot. Just ignore the idiot. But come on. How much can one ginger take? So finally I snap, right? Fuck you, you piece of shit, I'll kill you. And suddenly the whole room is, whoa, what's going on? Like they didn't hear this Joe yapping at me for the past hour? He's been shitting on me the whole time. I yell and they're all, we didn't hear anything. Of course you didn't. You were too busy looking at your goddamn phones. So then I go after him. I'm talking about his appearance, this pasty-faced nerd, and he gets all offended. That's too far. Too far. Welcome to my friggin' world, pal. You think you can just sit there and tear me apart? But God forbid I point out you look like you live in your mom's basement and play Dungeons and Dragons all day. So Mr. Sensitive decides to come on stage, probably to whine some more, but I got a little bit of height on him, you know? I give him the old nope, and finally security waddles in. Turns out this guy was some Comic-Con reject. And what really set him off, I called him a virgin. A virgin. Like it was some kind of insult. Isn't that what they all are? You know, virgins with opinions louder than a goddamn jet engine? Bunch of goddamn overgrown toddlers with internet access? That's all they are. All right, so I'm dating this chick, right? More like coexisting. She's got her stuff, I got mine. She's letting the leg hair grow wild, which, hey, saves me a few bucks on razors, I guess. And she just bought a damn vibrator. Vibrator. Meanwhile, I finally caved and got an Xbox. So what's happening? We're drifting. That's what. I'm glued to NBA 2K, yelling at the goddamn screen. She's handling her own business. And you know what's mess? We're both thinking about LeBron. You women, I swear you're a goddamn enigma. You can fake an orgasm so convincing it'd fool a polygraph, but you can't fake being happy at a family picnic. What the hell is that about? You can tell me I'm the best you've ever had, which, let's be honest, I'm not buying. But you can't crack a damn smile when my Aunt Mildred starts talking about her bunions. Pep it up a little, for Christ's sake. And the after-sex routine. Oh, you made me come, she says. Oh, Jesus Christ, books on tape? Are you kidding me? With that shit? Listening to some dipshit actor trying to sound interesting? Like I'm too stupid to comprehend the goddamn words on the page. And then in 1862, fuck off, buddy, I'm not a goddamn toddler. It's like when the bailiff read my arrest report, he said, fucking Boston. No, I didn't say it like that, you condescending prick. I was hammered trying to remember, it just came out like that. He threw his keys at my feet and repeatedly stated, lock me up, I'm fucked up. Yeah, well, I was. What's your point? Everyone there was laughing, these low-life muggers thinking I was sticking it to the man. Meanwhile, I'm just trying not to hurl. Remember that one drunk dude who turned his back to everyone when they puked? We called him Blair Witch. Then my wife saw, where do they find these people? Like, I'm in charge of casting the goddamn puking contest. But hey, God bless the thing that's screaming because it's biting its back. That sounds like me trying to touch my toes every morning. And speaking of things that make you want to puke, have you seen those motivational speakers? The ones who do Vegas, the T-Mobile Arena? I want to see that show. All those morons paying for tickets. I bet he's so full of shit he can't even look at the crowd. Eyes darting around like, are they still buying this crap? Eye contact is the hardest thing when you're lying, but hey, he's making people feel good. He's in show business, right? Meanwhile, every time I did a movie, everyone's like, you just missed it. It all ended in '05. Then I get work in 2009 and they're paying for John Travolta's jet fuel to come do some Hogs movie. Paid for my fucking 727. Oh, John, of course, John. And credit card theft. Someone swipes your card, buys a ham hock in Vancouver at a strip club. Hey, Joe, did you buy a ham hock? No, I was in Burbank, you moron. Good luck finding that guy. I've given you every piece of the elk except the ham hock. What do you fantasize about doing to those thieves? Just running, they're hurt by life, damaged. I don't want to hurt them. I just want to duct tape their mouths shut, cartoon style, so the tape hangs down awkwardly and I can go back to eating and that basketball coach. The only way I can deal with that idiot is if I already told my wife he annoyed me, then I just egg him on until she starts kicking me under the table. And Ivanka Trump, Tracy Lord's sister in the 80s. Good-looking kid still, gotta give him that. Good for him, good for him. And if Bill Clinton wants to look at a beautiful woman, let him. God damn it. You know why? Because somebody's got to appreciate them, and these days that's a goddamn revolutionary act. Oh, Jesus Christ. You ever run into one of those goddamn lobotomy patients who somehow got a job outside of a mental institution? Some vacant-eyed, mouth-breathing moron who's apparently been entrusted with the incredibly complex task of existing. This guy, Kevin, I swear to God, Kevin, he's got to be some kind of social experiment gone wrong. Like they scraped the bottom of the barrel and said, let's see if we can get this amoeba to hold down a job, and then unleash him on the unsuspecting public to just siphon off our goddamn energy. I'm walking into the goddamn coffee shop this morning, right? Just trying to get my caffeine fixed before the world descends into its usual state of chaotic idiocy. And there he is, Kevin, standing by the door looking like he's trying to solve a Rubik's Cube with his goddamn forehead. I do the polite thing, you know, the bare minimum of human interaction. Morning, how's it going? Expecting the standard fine thanks or maybe a grunt of acknowledgement. But no, this goddamn swamp creature decides to unload his entire life story on me, starting with the fact that he's contemplating changing his goddamn brand of creamer to almond milk. Almond milk. Like I'd give a flying fuck about your dairy choices, Kevin. And then he proceeds to tell me in excruciating detail about his goddamn cat, Fluffernutter, and his inexplicable fear of vacuum cleaners like I'm his goddamn therapist or something. And I'm standing there trapped in this vortex of pointless information, feeling my soul slowly being sucked out of my body, and I'm thinking, is this what hell is like? A never-ending conversation with a goddamn idiot about his cat's bowel movements. And it hits me, this ain't about coffee shops or creamers or even cats. No, it's about these fucking people, these goddamn social vampires who think it's their God-given right to hijack your goddamn day with their meaningless bullshit. And you know what? They need to fucking stop, because if you ask someone how they're doing, you're not inviting them to write a goddamn novel, you're just being polite. So stick to fine, good, or just a goddamn nod, or I swear to Christ I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. All right, settle down, you jabronis. So, I'm at the fucking gym, right? Jason Momoa, Aquaman himself, comes up to me and says, hey, Bill, saw you last night. And I'm thinking, oh shit, here it comes. Because I know damn well he saw me looking like a bloated walrus in that old footage. He's all, you look way different, fat piece of... Whatever, I get it, I ain't Jason Momoa, but the dude's cool, genuinely cool. More authentic than half the jagoffs I know. Like Brett, the tool I do a podcast with. Unbelievable. So I go to South America, Buenos Aires. Never thought I'd do stand-up there, but bam, best show ever, and I ate like a king. Then Chile, another amazing show. Peru, saw the fam. And then Mexico City, flew back. Got a minute to breathe, then boom. 40-day European tour, all the way to the UK. Madrid, Barcelona, Copenhagen, Paris, London, Birmingham, Glasgow. I'm telling you, ended in Iceland. Epic, right? Now, working with Tom, that's the real deal, man. You can't ask for anything better. It's the goddamn greatest opportunity. The guy gets it. Treat your people right, and they'll bust their asses for you. He's got a good eye for talent, surrounds himself with good people, trusts us, creates an environment where nobody wants to be the weak link, you know? Makes you want to work hard, or as hard as I can anyway. Meeting Tom 14 years ago changed everything. Unconditionally supportive. Best year of my life. Love you, Tom. Having someone take a chance on you. There's nothing better, I tell you. I don't think I could ever tour with anyone else. No way. Then you get Cronin, the other comic who opened for Tom. Hey, Tom, you probably don't remember me because you're always staring at your phone. But I'm proud of you. You're a good person. Give me more money. What a freaking leech. But hey, what do I know? All right, so how is driving for Tom? Well, I was thinking long and hard, and the driver guy says, I can't say anything good about the man. He's just mean even when he's nice. What a jackass. I bet you didn't talk to him even once the whole tour. We work 7 days a week, no time off. Haven't seen my family in 4 years. He blows his nose like a goddamn pig. Oh, on a serious note, he's a really good guy. Pleasure to work for. Easygoing, but he isn't funny, says the driver guy. Can you freaking believe it? That, my friends, is the reason Tom can't be replaced. He surrounds himself with people who speak the truth, even when it's a freaking knife in the back. That's the kind of trust that keeps you going. Ain't that some shit? Oh, Jesus Christ. Instagram. You see this shit? Social media, right? Supposed to connect us all, bring us together. Bullshit. During COVID, I'm losing my mind. Stuck inside looking like a damn Yeti. And all I want to do is SKI. Chelsea, Canada. People, not some two-bit hill in Connecticut, Chelsea. You uncultured swine. Canada, with their rules tougher than a nun's cooch back then. Borders tighter than Fort Knox. But then I see Kevin, Mr. Big Shot movie star, gallivanting back and forth. Canada, America, Canada, like he owns the damn place. Thanksgiving turkey one day, poutine the next. Mandatory 2-week quarantine? What is this, communist Russia? So I called Kevin, right? Thinking maybe this, found a loophole, bribed the border guard. I don't give a damn. I say, Kevin, my man, what's the secret? I need to get my ass across that border to shred some pow-pow. And Kevin, bless his lying heart, says, no problem, Chelsea, I got you. He says, I'll get you a gig on the movie. Great, I'll hold a boom mic. I'll cater the damn craft services. I'll direct the whole goddamn thing if it means I can ski. He even offers to help with the paperwork. I got you, Chelsea. I got you. I got you. And you know what that means, right? It means you're never seeing that motherfucker again. You hear those words, kiss your favorite goodbye. The guy's a goddamn ghost. Vanishes into thin air. Just like that, poof, gone. So that's the kind of guy we're celebrating tonight, huh? The kind of guy who'd deny a privileged white woman her goddamn ski vacation during a global pandemic. The inhumanity. What a prick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Law and Order, right? Dick Wolf's garbage disposal for ripped from the headlines bullshit. They think we're that stupid. They gotta tie in current events. Like we're some goddamn goldfish swimming in a bowl of CNN. Remember that SVU episode, the one about sex addiction? Because suddenly every celebrity was a horny little hamster on a wheel. Ice-T's gotta get schooled on sex addiction. Are you kidding me? Like it's some goddamn quantum physics equation. Oh, Ice-T, it's like compulsively doing the nasty. Fucking really? We need a goddamn explainer for that? He's Ice Smooth the fucking tea. The man invented gangster rap. You think he's baffled by people wanting to get laid? But no, they gotta drag it out. Milk the goddamn metaphor dry. Oh, it's like when someone drinks too much. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Or snorts cocaine. You think maybe the compulsion part is the common thread here, you goddamn morons? But I tell you, I would have paid good money to see Ice-T just riff on this for 4 hours straight. Like when someone buys too many shoes, like when someone watches too much goddamn Law and Order. Just endless examples fading out into the Dick Wolf logo, the patron saint of hack writing and blatant pandering to the lowest common denominator. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm seriously considering moving to a goddamn yurt in Montana, away from all this predictable, uninspired, corporate-approved crap. Oh, so now everyone's a goddamn chemist, huh? Wasp spray. Bear spray. You gotta be kidding me. You think that's gonna stop a pervert? A guy who gets off on flashing people in broad daylight? Seriously? If wasp spray was so effective, wouldn't the cops be carrying it? They got tasers, they got guns, but no, let's go with the goddamn raid. And then there's the lawyers rubbing their hands together, licking their chops, charging you by the quarter hour just to explain that using insecticide as a weapon is probably illegal. But hey, who cares about the law, right? Especially when you got some sicko exposing himself to your kids. Turn off the Ring camera, put on your goddamn gloves and a mask. And I'm not kidding, be careful and handle the situation. Citizen's arrest, that's what it's called. Hold the guy down until the cops show up. And this is a joke, but think about it. You think these guys want to be seen, want that human contact? Maybe all you need is a shake weight. All right, good evening, you miserable sacks of meat. Farmer, huh? Yeah, fantastic. Another goddamn heat wave while these genius engineers can't even figure out how to make an iPhone battery last longer than my attention span. 29, they say, a landmark? Bullshit. I feel like a goddamn melted candle. Not older, just worse. People ain't looking at me thinking, hey, that's a vibrant young man. They're thinking, Jesus Christ, that lanky freak looks like he hasn't slept since Y2K. Get some rest, tall child. Like I ain't trying, pal. The world's loud enough as it is. Childhood, yeah, goddamn picnic. If your picnic was constantly threatened by quicksand, remember that shit? Cartoons made you think quicksand was right up there with falling anvils and sticks of dynamite. Where the hell's the quicksand, huh? Haven't seen a single goddamn quicksand pit in my entire life. Nobody's calling me up saying, hey, avoid I-95, quicksand's a bitch today. And bullying? Oh, don't even get me started. It's terrible, yeah, but you know what else is terrible? Getting bullied for being Asian when you're about as Asian as a goddamn plate of mashed potatoes. Yeah, you heard me. Kids calling me chink and gook. Two completely different nationalities, by the way, but these were kids. They didn't give a flying fuck. How messed up is that? Getting racially abused for a race I ain't even part of. My family's Irish. We're too pale to be anything but Irish. Sure, we take our shoes off inside, but that's because my wife bitches about the carpet, not because we're practicing some ancient ancestral custom. 7th grade, music appreciation. A class we appreciated about as much as a root canal. They take us to the symphony, right? Big fucking gong in the middle of the piece. Every time it banged, the little racist bastards in front of me would stand up, turn around, and bat like some goddamn Fu Manchu nightmare. Offensive? Yeah, you're damn right. But you know what's even more offensive? That's more coordination than most adults have. I'm sorry for the language, all right? But you know what? TV's gone to hell anyway. You can say anything you want now. Just watch Law and Order SVU. They can't say fuck, but they'll happily describe anal contusions and fecal matter in ear canals at 3 in the afternoon. Ice-T, Mr. Cop Killer himself, is a detective on SVU. 11 years on the force, and he's still acting like every case is brand new to him. You mean this guy likes little girls with pigtails? Yeah, Ice, he's a pedophile. You work in the sex crimes unit. Get a grip. They even try to be topical. Remember when all those celebrities were sex addicts? SVU did an episode. Detectives explaining sex addiction to Ice-T. Finally, he gets it. Close up on Ice-T. Oh, I get it. You mean like when someone drinks too much or snorts cocaine or bets the house on the ponies? Yeah, Ice, you finally figured it out. I could have watched 4 more hours of him just listing addictions. Or like when someone smokes too many goddamn cigarettes, or plays too many scratch-off tickets, or eats too much chocolate cake. Fade to Black, created by Dick Wolf. Thanks a lot. I'm divorced, by the way, so don't feel bad, because the definition of divorce is no one has farted in my bed in 2 years. You want me to feel sympathy for a facelift? You looked at other facelifts and thought, yeah, that is something I want. And that's why I'm not going to get a facelift. That's the tracks. All right. Listen up, you miserable sacks of potatoes. Late. He was always late. Even when he was pushing 40, still blaming the goddamn traffic like we're all a bunch of morons who just fell off the turnip truck. Oh, the traffic. I left late. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Maybe try setting your goddamn alarm clock a little earlier, you narcissistic prick. It's like you gotta ask someone to own up to their crap, and they look at you like you just asked them to sacrifice their firstborn. What, are we all supposed to tiptoe around these delicate little flowers and pretend they're not the reason we're all miserable? I mean, can you imagine my funeral? Everyone's singing my praises. Oh, Bill was such a wonderful guy. Like I wasn't a royal pain in the ass 90%. Like I wasn't holding in a volcanic eruption of rage most of the goddamn day. Sleep deprivation, yeah, that's what they use for torture. But this guy, he could smoke weed like a chimney. And everyone else is simmering with resentment, but nobody says a goddamn thing. It's like dealing with a goddamn sphinx. And restraint my ass. Being hard to read. That's not a superpower, that's just being emotionally stunted. Sure, it might help you in a poker game, but let's be honest, I'd probably bet the house on a pair of 2s because I don't know shit about poker. My old man, God rest his soul, he gave me this advice. Son, if you're on a business call and you don't like what the other guy is saying, just shut the hell up. Silence, that's the key. Let him squirm, let him backpedal, because people are so afraid of a little goddamn silence that they'll give away the farm just to fill the void. And you know what? He used that crap on us when we were kids. Dad, can I go see Rambo? Silence. You still there? Uh-huh. Silent. And the concession started rolling in. So yeah, at my funeral, I want someone to acknowledge that I was a flawed human being, a cantankerous son of a bitch. But damn it, I enjoyed the ride. You got that? I enjoyed the goddamn ride. I wasn't looking to do any heavy lifting, that's all. And I found the one job that allowed that. And like Werner Herzog said, I don't know if people change each other's lives, but oh, you all made it so much better, but if any of you start asking me about seeing any freaking ghosts, I am walking out of this room like a damn specter myself. Oh, Jesus Christ. This damn TV show, these morons, they just keep pulling me back in like goddamn mafia recruiters, always with the calm Burr, say something funny, be the angry guy, and I'm thinking, are you kidding me? You want angry? Go look in the mirror, you walk a goddamn punchline. Then there's Kenny Dutchwoman Body Smith over there. Knees knocking like a goddamn wind chime. Every time someone bounces a ball and they want my opinion on Frank Zigger's jacket. A jacket so awful, so offensively hideous, he should buy 2 of them just to burn them both in a goddamn bonfire of bad taste. Are you kidding me with this? And then the Vaseline and the navel story. What are we in, junior high? You're all grown men, supposedly, but you're swapping stories about belly button grease like it's goddamn gold. It's disgusting. But hey, let's talk about bodies, shall we? Because Wade over there with his new show and his talk about Kevin Hart suddenly has the right to critique someone's physique. This guy's shaped like a goddamn beanbag, covered in satin, never played in a celebrity game because he's tired. Tired of what? Eating? Good for you, Joel. You finally had a good game. You got career highs. Everything's coming up Millhouse. But then you got to bring up the goddamn Vaseline again. You're going to lube up those big lips so people keep going back to you. And Shaq with his trade requests, and Kenny with his flunked physicals, and Muggsy holding up that ridiculous team picture. Are you kidding me with this? It all comes down to this. You keep rewarding mediocrity, glorifying the stupid, and then you wonder why the world is a goddamn circus. So you know what? Congratulations, America. You played yourselves. All right, so I'm sitting there watching this damn TikTok algorithm shoving these motivational speakers down my throat. These guys in suits that look like they were tailored by Helen Keller after a 3-day bender telling me to manifest my destiny. And I'm thinking, destiny my ass, but to barely manifest a goddamn parking spot at Trader Joe's. And these gurus are hawking the same tired horseshit like fake it till you make it. So that's how you get ahead now, is it? Just lie? Lie your way to the top? Is that it? Like this moron with the bedazzled skull thinking he's edgy. You know who else is going to get a bedazzled skull? Him. Because that is god-awful. And you want to take my job? You think you know how easy it is? Just point, yell a bunch of gibberish and get paid? Well, look at this circus of celebrities we have right here. Lil Xan with his face tattoo. Because what better way to tell the world you've given up on life than permanently tattooing your mug? So the fact that we praise them shows the 12-year-olds it's a good idea. Congratulations. Then there is Shaq, who is out there saving the world one Home Depot customer at a time. And Kevin Hart with his real estate empire spanning from sea to shining sea to prove that short guys are the new kings of the world. Well, guess what, Kevin? The Rock don't like working with you. He actually hates your talent and says you are lessening it. Dwayne even has a fake forehead. The man is a walking prosthetic, but you know who is the real monster? You are Kenny! Stop being traumatical disasters for the love of God. Just stop talking about your hot tub show and Rihanna, you creepy weirdos. And then there are you celebrity coaches sitting here and asking for sympathy because you played in a Hall of Fame. What else do you want from me? That's it. You've achieved greatness. Congrats. And speaking of greatness, Rihanna getting kicked off Instagram for nudity, it's a travesty. But I'd pay $1 million to see her naked, and I already have, but I'd still pay again. I am sick of all these morons spewing nonsense, but here is something that makes sense. All of these people commandamize nothing, so let's all go home. You know what pisses me off? People. Why, physically, people coming over to my damn house. Yeah, Bill, you're a comedian. You should be a social butterfly. Bite me! Ever since some low-life punk violated my castle, my personal space, I'm seeing red every time the doorbell rings. Makes me want to grab a bat and just relax. Seriously, though, being robbed messes with your head, all right? It's a primal thing, protecting your goddamn cave. So what did I do? I went full John Wick, bought 9 goddamn guns, 9, and stashed them like Easter eggs around the frickin' house. And here's the crazy part. The part where I admit I'm officially off my rocker. You can't just hide guns, you gotta fantasize, you gotta play out these idiotic scenarios in your head to justify it. 3 hours, folks, 3 hours of me, alone, talking to Mannery burglars like I'm fucking De Niro. Oh, you think you're gonna rob me at the front door, huh? Real smooth, genius. All right, you win. Just let me check the goddamn mail one last time. Bang, Dunkin' Donuts for you, pal. Or how about this gem? Guest bathroom robbery. Are you serious? Taking a dump is sacred. Fine, take my wallet. Just let me wipe my ass one last time. Bam! Surprise, motherfucker. Thanksgiving dinner, family around, it works. And in my head, I'm thinking, oh, you think you're going to take my turkey over my dead body? Just let me check the oven one last time. Boom! Roasted, you son of a bitch. Even the damn living room, relaxing on the couch. You gonna rob me while I'm occupied? Seriously? Okay, just let me log off Pornhub one last time. Oh, she time, huh? Me time? What is this bullshit? Like I don't have enough goddamn problems already. Now I gotta worry about self-care. Jesus Christ. Mark gets to play golf. That's his me time. Golf? You know, beating a little white ball around while wearing those goddamn goofy pants and those stupid-ass shoes. Yeah, that's real demanding, Mark. Why don't you try wrangling 3 screaming kids for 12 hours straight? Then tell me about your relaxing day on the green, you privileged son of a bitch. This whole spa day thing is a goddamn racket anyway. Spending hundreds of dollars to get some stranger rub lotion on your back? Are you kidding me? And then Kevin's training goddamn stray snakes, giving them love and an identity. What in the actual fuck is going on here? You know what my me time is? Avoiding you goddamn morons. That's my me time. And then they're all bromancing each other, falling in love in the desert. Did I accidentally tune into a goddamn soap opera? Regina wants more scenes? Of course she does. Everyone wants more attention. Nobody wants to just do their damn job anymore. And then they thank people for joining them for she time. What the hell are we even talking about anymore? Me time is important, they say. Yeah, so is having a goddamn brain, but I guess that's too much to ask for some of these clowns. So go ahead, waste your money on seaweed wraps and massages, you sheep. But don't come crying to me when your life is still empty and meaningless, because guess what? A goddamn hot stone massage isn't gonna fix your soul. You need a goddamn therapist and a healthy dose of reality. You delusional sons of bitches, or just watch the damn movie and maybe get a laugh before the world ends. What the hell is this crap? I'm seeing on TV. Some jackass influencer crying about losing followers. Are you kidding me? You're upset people stopped caring about your curated, bold life. What did you expect? Genius? You think people are going to be glued to your fake smiles and sponsored vacations forever? Newsflash. Nobody gives a flying fuck. You're selling them an illusion, a highlight reel of perfection that doesn't exist, and when they finally wake up and realize they're being fed a load of crap, they unfollow your sorry ass. And now you're surprised, you're shocked that people are sick of the constant barrage of fake happiness and empty promises. What, did you think you were immune to the laws of diminishing returns? Did you honestly believe that people would just keep blindly liking and subscribing forever? This whole damn influencer culture is a fucking joke, a pyramid scheme built on vanity and desperation. These people are selling a lifestyle, but what are they really selling? Insecurity, anxiety, the constant need to compare yourself to someone else's fake reality. They're profiting off of our own insecurities, and we're dumb enough to buy it. We're so busy chasing likes and validation online that we've forgotten how to actually live. So you want to complain about losing followers? Get a real job, you narcissistic loser. Find something that actually matters, something that contributes to society instead of just sucking the life out of it. Stop selling dreams and start living one. Because let me tell you, this whole influencer thing, it's a house of cards, and it's about to come crashing down on all your vapid asses and good fucking riddance. Oh, Jesus Christ, sunglasses indoors. Are you kidding me? Is this a fucking movie premiere or a goddamn therapy session for the visually challenged? What, are we all suddenly afraid of eye contact now? Pathetic, yo! You know what grinds my gears? This whole manufactured drama bullshit. We can't just be normal goddamn human beings anymore, can we? Can we? Nah. Gotta have the bad foot. Gotta have the scared to be on this trip. Gotta have the goddamn Instagram makeup session. Instagram. You're patching up personal relationships on a goddamn picture sharing app? What is this, junior high? And then the apology. The awkwardness, the we can totally not talk about it bullshit. No, let's talk about it. Let's dissect every goddamn syllable and analyze the microscopic nuances of your digital reconciliation. What are we anthropologists studying some newly discovered tribe of emotionally stunted millennials? And Shane, holy hell, the focus is on Shane now. What did Shane do? Invent the goddamn selfie stick. It's like a goddamn reality show written by a committee of emotionally illiterate hamsters. I'm sorry I even brought it up. Are you sorry you're like this? Just be normal, for Christ's sake. It's not that hard. Or maybe it is. Maybe the bar for human interaction has been lowered so far that a simple handshake constitutes a Nobel Prize-winning achievement. You know what? Just shut the hell up and put down your goddamn phones. So I'm here, right? Doing this podcast thing, and people are always saying, Mark, you gotta be yourself. Be authentic. But then the second I open my mouth, it's, whoa, dial it back, buddy. Not that authentic. What the hell do you want from me? You want a real guy, but only if he's neutered and pre-approved by HR, right? And this whole thing with social media, be yourself, post your truth. Yeah, until your truth doesn't fit the approved narrative. Then you're canceled faster than a comedian telling a joke. It's like, you want honesty, but only if it's carefully curated, sanitized, and palatable for the masses. So now there's this push for diversity, inclusion, and equity. Fine. So what do they actually do about it? They put up a black square on Instagram for a week and pat themselves on the back. They changed their logos to rainbow colors during Pride Month while simultaneously funding anti-LGBTQ politicians. They hire a diversity consultant who tells them to fire all the white guys only to realize that creates a different kind of problem. It's all window dressing, a cynical marketing ploy disguised as social responsibility. Look at Hollywood, right? They're all about representation now, but it's always the same 2 or 3 narratives shoved down our throats. Oppressed minority overcomes adversity, or evil white guy is evil, over and over and over. Where's the nuance? Where's the complexity? Where's the goddamn originality? And don't even get me started on the virtue signaling. Every celebrity is suddenly an expert on every social issue, lecturing us from their mansions while they're sipping green juice, as if their opinions are somehow more valid because they can memorize lines and look good on camera. We're told to listen to them about income inequality, about the struggles of the working class. Are you kidding me? So yeah, diversity and inclusion, it's a goddamn buzzword bingo for corporations and celebrities who are more interested in their image than in actual change. Are you kidding me with this crap, Mr. Music? Like, I got time for this whimsical bullshit? Music is everywhere? Oh, really? Because all I hear is people yelling into their phones and the constant hum of incompetence. A clarinet? What is this? You think I need some dumbass instrument to tell me about music? It's fucking everywhere. Because we are forced to listen to it. Tap a pen on a paperback book. Is that your idea of art? I'm trying to read, not write a fucking symphony with a bike pen. A dress shirt in a laundry sack. You hear that? That's the sound of me losing my goddamn mind. Even a cat can bat a tune. Yeah, a tune of terror as some douchebag. Mr. Music tries to turn it into a percussion instrument. A pudding cup. You want me to stick a spoon in a pudding cup? I'm a grown-ass man, not some retarded toddler banging on pots and pans. Listen to the ruckus when you swirl Bordeaux. Oh, you mean the sound of rich people pretending to be sophisticated while they're all just drunk, shattering bottles and spilling their wine? Let me just break a bottle here. Great, now I got glass everywhere. Thanks, mister. Music! This new modern toilet. Oh, don't even get me started on technology. That thing flushes like a fucking hurricane. Is that music? No, that's me contemplating my mortality. Every time I take a shit. Tempur-Pedic bed, wake the dead. Do you want me to get sued? I'm going to need an attorney and I'll sue you all. All you, all you. My head landed weird on my ankle and it popped. Oh, that's music now, huh? The sound of my body falling apart? Is that artistic? I want a clarinet. What is that gonna be? You'll never believe what a sound it makes when I throw it out the window. Landed on a truck full of pillows. Is that what you told them? Grab that cat by the tail and swing it around. What am I, a fucking villain from a Disney movie? I stayed up late trying on clothes. I already own because I hate myself. And you want me to explain music? Music isn't about banging on things or torturing animals or modern toilets. It's about corporations trying to sell you something that's a fucking lie. And it's a distraction. We don't care. You hear them? They don't care because everyone's too busy staring at their phones to notice the world is burning down around them. So thanks, Mr. Music, for wasting everyone's time with your pseudo-intellectual crap about finding music in trash cans. And while we're at it, let's all go buy something we don't need. 75, huh? 75 years of listening to bullshit. Government killed Kennedy. You think I'm reading some goddamn conspiracy pamphlet? I'm trying to do a goddamn show here. Chardonnay? You're throwing back Chardonnay like it's goddamn prune juice. What, you think you're gonna solve the world's problems with a buzz and a senior discount? Elvis? Elvis was your celebrity crush? You were 15, Sharon. 15. That's practically cradle robbing for the king, and you was a degenerate coke fiend. Jesus Christ, you were too old for Elvis, and I know Elvis was humping anything with a pulse. So that tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? Too old for Elvis. That's like saying you're too boring for golf. It's practically an impossibility. And now you're sitting there, sipping Chardonnay, thinking you've got all the answers. You know what the answer is, Sharon? The answer is nobody knows a goddamn thing. We're all just making it up as we go along, pretending we know what we're doing while the world burns around us. And you, Sharon, with your Elvis crush and your Chardonnay, you're just as clueless as the rest of us. Clueless. Oh, so I'm at this friggin' baseball card show, right? Remember those garbage dumps? All sweaty nerds pawing at cardboard like it's gonna buy them a mansion. I was just a kid rocking a fanny pack, which I know already paints a target on my back for every bully in a 5-mile radius, but what are you gonna do? My buddy, this little weasel, he's decided he's gonna be friggin' Robin Hood, except instead of giving to the poor, he's just lining his own goddamn pockets. Kirby Puckett, rookie, Dallas Strawberry, the whole damn shebang, shoving them all in my fanny pack. I'm just standing there like a goddamn idiot, an accessory to Grand Theft Baseball. We're making our getaway when, bam, some rent-a-cop blocks our path. He ain't going nowhere, he yells. Just then my dad shows up, my dad who thinks I'm some kind of choir boy, not a goddamn accomplice to the crime of the century. The guy rats me out, their son's stealing cards. My dad's face turns the color of a goddamn fire hydrant. He grabs me by the shirt, lifts me off the ground like I'm a friggin' rag doll and screams, "Is this true? Is this the son I raised?" And I swear I pissed myself. Right there. Like a goddamn geyser. The rent-a-cop felt so bad he just let us go. So I get home, scared shitless, and my dad is furious. But years later, Christmas, we're at Sears. The place smells like desperation and cheap cologne, and I want one of those bendable wrestler dolls. So I'm flying here, right? Fucking airlines always delayed. Like, what is this? The Pony Express? We put a man on the moon in '69, but can't get a plane off the ground on time in 20. And everyone's glued to their goddamn phones, scrolling through TikTok like their brains aren't already fried enough. Anyway, get this. I'm reading this article. Yes, I read. All right? I'm not a complete moron about ChatGPT. How some people think it's biased. Biased? What? You think a machine is going to have some kind of moral compass? It's a bunch of ones and zeros, people. It's like arguing with your toaster about politics. The article was talking about how they asked ChatGPT if the U.S. is inherently racist. And it gave this wishy-washy, politically correct answer. Then they tweaked the prompt, made it a little more aggressive. And apparently it got a little more direct. Which got me thinking, why are we even asking these things in the first place? We're outsourcing our thinking to a computer program. Are we that lazy? That stupid? We're so afraid of offending someone that we need a goddamn algorithm to tell us what to think. And then I thought about those virtue signaling corporations falling over themselves to be woke. It's all bullshit. They don't give a rat's ass about anything except their bottom line. They'll slap a rainbow on their logo 1 minute and then donate to some homophobic politician the next. It's all for show, people. Smoke and mirrors. We're living in a clown world, I swear to God. A bunch of goddamn sheep being led around by their noses by social media and corporations who couldn't care less about us. So yeah, is ChatGPT biased? I don't know, and frankly, I don't give a shit. What I do care about is that we're becoming a bunch of mindless automatons afraid to think for ourselves and ready to believe anything that's fed to us. So maybe, just maybe, instead of worrying about whether a computer program is biased, we should all try thinking for ourselves for a change. Wouldn't that be a kick in the head, huh? All right, settle down, you bunch of goddamn apes. You know what pisses me off? Talking about something and then someone has to chime in like they're the frickin' authority. Like, actually, shut your pie hole, Karen. Speaking of experts, I saw this study, this pile of bullshit, that said women are better drivers. Better drivers? Are you shitting me? Faster reaction times, more stable wheel control. What is this? Some woke-ass propaganda? Let me tell you something. I've seen women drive, and it's like watching a goddamn toddler in a clown car. They're either going 20 miles an hour in the left lane, or they're merging without looking and causing a 10-car pileup. And fuel-reckless maneuvers? Oh yeah, because spending $400 a week on gas is such a flex now. I mean, what are we even talking about here? Really? Are we talking about reaction times and control and not the very obvious fact that, well, it's not the 80s anymore and maybe, just maybe, you can't just slap statistics on someone's forehead anymore like a goddamn dunce cap? It's all about the damn narrative now, isn't it? Let's just rewrite history and pretend that women haven't been responsible for half the accidents on the goddamn road since the invention of the automobile. It's just like those studies that say chocolate is healthy, then a week later it's going to give you cancer. I'm telling you folks, science is bullshit. Just some other dude's opinion, and this whole women are better drivers thing. It's just another load of woke garbage designed to make us feel guilty about being men. So next time you see a lady struggling to parallel park, just remember this. She might have faster reaction times, but she's still going to scratch your goddamn car. So I'm sitting here, right, contemplating the absolute shit show that is my life, and I realize, get this, not everybody explodes like a goddamn Yellowstone geyser every goddamn morning. Are you kidding me? Joe, we move. Okay, new house, fancy she-mancy living room, couch closer to the porcelain throne. I'm thinking finally some progress. Second day in this glorified box, I unleash hell, walk out feeling like a new man, and suddenly my wife's acting like I just detonated a goddamn nuke in the bathroom. Do you need to go to the hospital? She screeches. What the hell was that? Like I'm supposed to have a goddamn orchestra in there, a goddamn symphony of polite digestion. Is that normal for you? She asks, like I'm some kind of alien life form. Normal? Lady, this is my reality, okay? This is the daily grind. Every day she gasps, sounding like she just saw Bigfoot. Every day! I yell back, is there blood in there? She continues like I'm keeping tabs on the goddamn crimson tide. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know, I'm too busy trying to survive. Do you want me to inspect every single individual goddamn chunk like I'm a goddamn forensic scientist? You don't look at it, she shrieks like I'm committing some kind of cardinal sin against the sanctity of toilet bowl observation. Where am I supposed to look, huh? It's everywhere. It's a Jackson Pollock painting of pure intestinal fury. And that's how I find out at the ripe old age of 34 that apparently this daily eruption isn't the norm. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? And of course, wives, they always got to get that last goddamn jab in, right? I'm sulking on the couch, feeling like my colon is staging a hostile takeover, and she's walking out the door, right? And she just casually drops this little gem. You know, you're probably going to die.